raise your hand when you have a question and I'll call you.
You want the players to go ahead and come on now?
Yes. To coach's right is Devon Dodson. To coach's left is Ochai Abaji.
Well, we're disappointed, in the outcome because that was a game in which either team probably could have won multiple times, and we had ourselves in a really good position midway through the second half, and then things got away from us, and they made some big plays. But it's a learning experience. I don't know that a game, win or lose, on November 5th is going to count much in March, but still, yeah, there's a lot of things that we can learn from this game and hopefully improve on.
Coach, on that last possession, or one of the last possessions when David turned the ball under, I mean, you were pushing your guys. You want them to attack there?
Yeah, I did, and don't put that on him. I thought he had a shot,
Yeah.
and had a little 3 or 4 footer there, and tried to make an extra pass, which isn't the percentage play, without question. But David did a good job tonight. He rebounded the ball well, and that's a hard guard for him to guard a 4-man. He did an admirable job for the most part guarding Matt, and he's really a nice player. But yeah, the late game deal, that's on me more than the kids, and we got to figure out how we can stretch the floor with 2 bigs in the game, because certainly that wasn't effective tonight very much at all.
Coach, 28 turnovers tonight. You just kind of chalk that up to their defense, or just being this early in the season, you guys still working on some things?
Duke's defense is better than the exhibition games we played. We turned it over 4 times last game, and I think like 11 the game before that. So yeah, I think we played uncharacteristic. I think we got out of character. I think we made easy plays difficult many times, and certainly I think a lot of that's some nerves and the environment, and guys want to do well so bad. But we'll take better care of the ball moving forward. But certainly, that's inexcusable to turn the ball over.
And Coach, to follow up on that, with that many turnovers, is it still encouraging that 2-point basketball game right there?
Yeah. I guess if you're Tony Robbins, you could look at it that way. But from a realistic standpoint, I mean, they're going to be really good, and they're young, and they're finding themselves too. And I do believe that we can learn a lot from this. We've lost in this thing 5 times, and we've been a 1 or 2 seed every time we've lost it. So I mean, I believe that's true. So we're capable of rebounding from it. But I don't want to ever say there's good losses, because it remains to be seen if something good comes from this. But I hope we have the mindset that something good come from it.
Here, and then I'll get you too.
For players and Bill, did you guys feel like the floor kind of shrunk as the game moved along with how they were guarding, and just kind of how did you combat that?
Well, I'll speak to it. I think the floor definitely shrunk from the first opening tip. They didn't have to guard our bigs away from the basket, and our bigs really didn't do a good job, nor did our guards do a very good job early on as far as moving the ball and getting open and making the defense go from strong to weak back to strong, and those sorts of things. So there's some things, our only offense, and I remember when we played Kentucky one year, when the year they won it, and then we ended up meeting them in the finals. Our only offense was just Tyshawn, get the ball, Tyshawn, drive it downhill, and that was basically kind of what we resorted to tonight with Devon and Marcus.
Right in the middle, and then you.
Bill, what does Stoke have to do to deal with the double teams better?
Well, you know what, I actually practiced it quite a bit, Mike, and I was disappointed because he made some single coverages double team by being slow with the move. I mean, you catch it, you shoot it, there's no double team, but catch it and bounce it and think, and then that allowed them to track down. So they did a nice job on that. But the thing about it is, 5 seconds on the shot clock, you can't catch it and wait and dribble and then decide you want to pass it. I mean, and we had 2 possessions like that late. So he'll get better at that. Don't want to make excuses, but I think he and Silvio both were it was a little bit different for them than probably what they would have been if they had been playing last year. I felt like, basically both had the year off, and I thought that it felt a little different for them out there than it will moving forward.
As for the players, what are your emotions after losing a close game like this to a team like Duke to open the season?
A lot of us, we're feeling down. But, right now, we got to learn from this, like Coach said, keep our heads up, because it's a long season. A lot of things happen, so.
Yeah, it's a learning experience. Credit to them. They came out and, stuck to the game plan, but this is a learning experience, and only going to try to get better.
Scott.
Coach, could you just speak to the defensive performance of Marcus Garrett? Seems like he made a few plays not only on guards but also their bigs too.
I thought Marcus was, David rebounded the ball, but other than that, Marcus was our best performer today. I thought he played both ends well, and he drove it and got downhill. And he had 5 assists also, and he's our best defender, regardless position. Yeah, Marcus played well. He'd be the first to tell you he didn't do quite enough, because that's what winners should think like. But I thought he did some nice things.
Did you like the matchup with him on Hurt?
Well, it didn't happen a ton. It happened when we were small there, primarily in the first half. But I thought he did fine. That's a better matchup with Marcus guarding than David. We didn't have a lot of depth on the perimeter.
Coach, during your run in the second half there, they got that 9-point lead. Turnovers were non-existent. What was different during that stretch for you guys?
I would just say, we were more aggressive defensively, getting after them, speeding them up, how they're, speeding us up. So I think, that's something we can really focus in moving forward.
In the back, please.
Devon, how do you think the team did both offensively and defensively in transition?
There were some good moments in transition. Also there were some, moments where we didn't perform well in that stage of the game. But so just gonna look at film and really just see what we can improve on, and that's what we're focused on.
I actually thought, you didn't ask me, but I actually thought there was multiple times in transition we didn't pitch ahead. If you pitch ahead, you go make a layup or put pressure on someone. We basically guarded ourselves by the ball sticking some today in transition. We can get better at that though.
Okay, last two here and then here.
Coach, speak to Tristan's performance. I know his first game for you all as a Jayhawk at this stage, at this level.
Yeah, I thought he was great the first half. Second half, he kind of casual, but I thought he was great the first half, and he's going to be a really good player. He made a shot, a 3, and then I made a driving layup when we needed it. But he's a talented kid that will just get better with time. Just needs to keep getting stronger and being a little bit more aggressive. I think that his minutes will go way up.
How will Isaiah help you guys? How would he maybe influence what you're able to do?
Well, he can, if we play 4 guards, you've got a guy out there that's, Mike, you've seen him a ton. He's a legitimate college shooter. He's a 40% three-point shooter for 3 years at Iowa. And, he's only been healthy 1 day since we started practicing. So I'm hopeful that another week or so, whatever, that we can actually see him. He could have played tonight, but I thought it would be worth the risk, though.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.